Good morning, traders. This is Bob Haberkorn coming to you from R.J.O. Futures here in Chicago on Tuesday, February 5th, 2013. Here to talk about the gold market and silver a little bit. Right now, what we're seeing is it's just sideways action in these markets. If you're looking to make moves to make money on some of the moves here on the back and forth action, that's what kind of a market we have right now. This is not a buy and hold or a sell and hold market at all by any means. I mean, it's stuck in a range. We see 1650 on the downside. You look at the chart, 17 on the top. 17 is pretty much clear as day when you draw a line across at the couple tops that it's hit. Currently, we're trading up a little bit this morning at about 1680 on gold and had a little bit of a lift, but then came back down. But it's just doing its sideways action right now. You know, looking at this, I think you do just stay with and play ranges and watch for it to test the levels. If it does trade up above 17, on a move, I do think you'd see a breakout to 17 and a quarter, which could be very good for anybody looking for, to extend to build long positions. For the downside on it right now, 1650 has been just a pretty critical level. The low was, I think, last week we saw it trade down to 1652 and then bounce up. It has been making some lower or higher lows daily, where it steeps up. If you look at the chart, you'll see it, which tells me we're probably going to most likely try to test that 17 level here shortly. I do remain bullish long term because you can't print money forever without inflation occurring. So I do see that on the horizon coming down the pipe. You've got Washington, again, still moving, this proverbial kick the can down the road going on right now with the debt ceiling and Washington's whole fiscal dilemma. Japan is dealing with extremely slow growth. They got some major things going on right now in their currency. And also Europe right now. I mean, it seems Europe's currency is catching some strength here versus the dollar. And in turn, I think you're going to see Europe probably try to soften their currency up a little bit to help their exports because they're by no means out of the woods yet, despite what you hear out there. And those fourth quarter GDP numbers are pretty scary. So I think that in itself keeps gold and silver, the bulls in control in the long term. Short term, though, just keep an eye on these ranges. Silver, I don't anticipate anything big on silver unless it can crack through that 33 range. 33 has been, a pretty buggy range here on this thing for a little while now. It hasn't had the strength to go through that. I think a move through there is similar to a move through 17 and a quarter, 17 for gold. On the downside of silver, keep an eye on that 30 has been a pretty good level here. If it gets down to 30, below 30, it's been a good level for looking to snap in to pick some up. But sideways markets right now. So until something changes and we see some deviation from the ranges, I remain playing the short-term type trading strategies right here. Remember, traders, futures trading does pose significant risk, is not suitable for all investors. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me here at R.J.O. Futures. Remember to follow us on Twitter and on Facebook. And happy trading. Let me know if you have any questions.